Good morning, everybody. Morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Welcome to ZAS. Welcome and feel free. This is a very free place. We will do the press. We'll start the press conference. I will start by introductions. Myself, I'm Mishek Kachere. I'm the Deputy President of ZAS. And then on my right is Mr. Kunundu. He's the CEO of ZAS. This is his first year as CEO. Remember, we did Dr. Matibiri. So he took over from Dr. Matibiri. And then immediately on his left, we have Professor Mtema. He is chairman of our Agricultural Development Committee. A very well, resourced guy in terms of agriculture. And we've got Maureen Martina, who is our sales and marketing manager, and Chibo Kasilzira is our finance manager. And then on my right, you know Mr. Million. He's been running around with you. And then our engineer, Mr. Makauri, and then our HR manager, Charles Nyemba. So this is our team. I would request maybe to introduce yourselves. We just go around quickly. Maybe we start with that there, and then we go. Everybody introduce yourselves. The driver with us. Since we are just directors, So the CEO, Mr. Bunundu, will give you the press statement. Thank you. Over to you,
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the media and distinguished guests, good day and warm welcome to this press conference ahead of the 115th edition of the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show, taking place from 25 to 30 August 2025. This year marks a significant milestone as we celebrate 130 years of agricultural excellence, innovation, and resilience. The Zimbabwe Agricultural Show remains a cornerstone event on our national calendar, a proud tradition that brings together farmers, agribusiness, policymakers, and communities to showcase the remarkable achievements of our agricultural sector. More than just an exhibition, this event serves a dynamic platform to reflect on the progress we have made, engage in meaningful dialogue around the challenges ahead, and explore new opportunities to drive growth and sustainability in our agricultural economy. As we commemorate this historic edition, we reaffirm the vital role agriculture plays in socio-economic development of Zimbabwe and the livelihoods of millions across the country. This year's Zimbabwe Agriculture Show is themed Building Bridges, Connecting Agriculture, Industry, and Community. At this stage, 304 exhibitors have confirmed their participation in this year's Zimbabwe Agricultural Show, with expectations to reach approximately 580 exhibitors. In terms of exhibition space, we have already allocated 63,000 square meters, steadily progressing towards our target of 89,000 square meters. The strong uptake is a clear reflection of the show's continued relevance and appeal across sectors. To complement the exhibitions, a broad range of business-to-business, B2B, engagements has been curated. These strategic platforms are designed to bring together senior executives, industry experts, and government stakeholders to exchange ideas, build partnerships, and explore innovations that can drive the growth of agricultural enterprises. Through these focused interactions, we aim to foster collaboration, address sector-specific challenges, and unlock new opportunities within both local and international markets. Events lined up include 1, ZAS Humanity Golf Day, which will be held at Royal Harare Golf Club on the 21st of August. 2, Annual National Agribusiness Conference, ANAC, at Andy Miller Hall on the 27th of August. 3, Quiz and Karaoke Night for exhibitors at ZAS Courtyard on the 27th of August. 4, Environmental, Social and Governance Conference, ESG, at Rainbow Towers on 28th August. 5, Zimbabwe Agricultural Media Awards at ZAS Courtyard on the 28th of August. And number 6, Research for Agricultural Excellence and Technology, Indaba, at Andy Miller Hall on 28th August. The official opening of the 2025 Zimbabwe Agricultural Show is set for Friday, 29th August 2025. Comprehensive preparations are underway to ensure the event maintains its high-profile status. Further details, including key announcements, will be shared in due course. I now go on to ZAS show sections. 1, the agricultural produce section. This year, participation in this section is reserved for outstanding exhibitors who have demonstrated excellency at every stage, beginning at world shows, progressing through district and provincial competitions, and ultimately emerging as one of the 30 top representatives from each province. Only these 300 provincial champions will earn the honor of exhibiting at the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show, underscoring their dedication and the high standard of Zimbabwe agriculture. 2, livestock section. This year's panel of judges will comprise experts drawn from both Zimbabwe and the region, ensuring a high standard of evaluation across all categories. All animals exhibited must be accompanied by a valid foot and mouth certificate. Foot and mouth disease certificate is a requirement for participation. I think we all know the problems with FMD disease. To date, livestock entries reflect strong interest across the board, with the following numbers recorded: beef and dairy cattle, 120 entries, goats, 78 entries, sheep, 68 entries, pigs, 26 entries, rabbits, 84 entries, poultry, a colossal 105 entries. With such a diverse and competitive field, this year's livestock competitions promise to be both intense and exciting, showcasing the very best in the animal husbandry and breeding. Tobacco. Notably, tobacco has been a standout performer over the past calendar year, with farmers producing over 340 million kilograms and generating earnings of USD 1.13 billion. Sorry, I repeat, 1.13 billion, reflecting the sector's vital contribution to the economy. The section has successfully decentralized participation by integrating with provincial shows, ensuring broader engagement and representation across the country. Currently, judging is underway with keen anticipation for unveiling the best talents at the upcoming show. Cotton section. This section highlights the importance of the cotton value chain to rural development. To illuminate the role of cotton in foreign currency generation and to spur value addition and beneficiation the sector by bringing all value chain actors under one roof. Judging for this section has been completed. To enhance visitor convenience, additional entry gates have been installed along with expanded and more secure parking areas. Security remains a top priority for the Zimbabwe Agricultural Society. Measures have been significantly strengthened this year with the adoption of advanced technologies to ensure the safety of all attendees. In partnership with our sponsors, children will once again be tagged to support child safety and facilitate quick reunification in case of separation. The Glamis Arena will come alive with a wide range of entertainment activities, including live performances by artists, fireworks displays on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and many other exciting shows designed to captivate and entertain audiences of all ages. There is something for everyone of every age. Thank you. Tatenda Siyabonga Twalumba.
Thank you, CEO Nundu. I'm sure there are questions, comments, additions, and can I get questions, comments? Yes, starting.
Who is going to official opening Zimbabwe Agricultural Society?
Sorry, can you, when?
Who is going to officially open the Zimbabwe Agricultural Society?
Our guest of honor will be advised in due course. As I indicated in my speech, the announcement will be made in due course when the names have been confirmed. At the moment, we haven't received confirmation.
Okay. Is that any other questions or comments? Just show by raising your hand if you've got something to ask or comment on. I don't see any way. Are you raising a hand? Yes, okay.
Maybe the uptake from international exhibitors. How is the uptake this year compared to last edition?
Good question.
We have
any of the managers can come in to help your CEO.
So far, we've got quite a number of embassies showing interest. Some are actually planning to bring their produce, agricultural produce, to the country, which is quite exciting. We will see during the time what exactly will have will be happening, but we got a lot of interest from South Africa, Pakistan, China, just to mention a few.
Do you want to add?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay.
But what I can just add to the media is the fact that Zimbabwe Agricultural Society is the prime agricultural society for the nation. And we will always endeavor to continue to improve standards. And I think it's also important to share with you that the Zimbabwe Agricultural Show is one of the oldest in Africa. And we are very highly rated as a very well organized, in fact, a world-class organized show society. So this year will not be different. We are always endeavoring to move from strength to strength. And there's a lot more activities which are lined up, just not to entertain the nation, but also to share in terms of agricultural knowledge and what our farmers are doing for the country. So we promise that it will be another great agricultural show.
Thank you. You know, you've heard the word kaizen in Japanese. Never ending improvement. That's what we are, targeting. We'll always be improving all the time, every year by year. That's what the professor is saying. And we are committed to that. Yes, question?
I have two questions. The first question is on the foot and mouth disease, noting that this may not be the first year where you are using the certificates for all the animals that are coming for exhibition. And just maybe trying to find out how has this improved in terms of knowledge as well as quality of exhibition on the part of those, the livestock. And secondly, with regards security, on the issue of tagging of children. Can you explain more? What is it about?
In terms of foot and mouth, we have vets who come here and the animals are bled before they come. And when the exhibitors bring the animals on the first day or just after judging, the vets who come have got a training day with the people who bring this. So that is part of the knowledge, imparting knowledge. And these are people of high standards. We haven't had any outbreak of foot and mouth for quite a long time now at the show. I think there was an incident a long time ago. We haven't heard of anything like that. Okay, there was COVID when there was no showcasing, so there was a break during that time. But it means that period gives a testimony to the efficacy or effectiveness of these measures. In terms of tagging the children, I know there was an incident in the past, but there's been a lot of measures taken, not just tagging for separation, but in terms of also controlling the causes which led to that incident. I think my colleagues may come in.
I can just add on. What happens with the tagging? We are in partnership with Zimbabwe Red Cross Society, and as soon as the kids enter the gates, there are gazebos with Red Cross staff to tag them and put telephone numbers for both parents, just in case there's that separation. Yes, and then the parents can then be phoned, because the Red Cross Society stand also accommodates the children when they are lost. So then they can phone the parents to say, we are at this stand, you can come and pick up your child. I
can just add on the foot and mouth, given its importance. I think we all know that foot and mouth in Zimbabwe is called a notifiable disease, and it's because of its devastating effect. Once a country has an outbreak of foot and mouth, the repercussions are far-reaching. So as Zimbabwe Agricultural Show, we are very particular. I just want to thanks for raising that, in trying to make sure that we take every mitigation measure against foot and mouth. So like the CEO has said, except for that one incident which happened a couple of years ago, ever since we have gone on to take extra measures to just make sure, because I don't think it's a good thing to have foot and mouth outbreak during the agricultural show. So we really take every measure, including the certification that he was talking about. The animals are inspected before they come here, so that they are issued with that certificate to ensure that we prevent the outbreak of foot and mouth.
Okay, there's a question there. Yes.
Price I don't see any from day one to maprizes anosiyana mazuva ekutanga mari dzacho dzinenge zvinoenda neentertainment inenge iripo neningi sezvinongoita nguva isi, but you find kuti haambonyanyi kusiyana zvakanyanya. So panenge pane maningi maprize akangoda kufanira se kana siyana anosiyana $1 o saka kuti iye zvinoti titange kuataura pamwe tinozochinja futi zvozonzi ainga makamboti so towards the time we'll tell, but it will be something affordable. Sezvatataura we got every thing for everyone. Umwe noumwe ane musi waanoona unofambirana neentertainment yake nenhingi yake. Tinotrya kugadzirisa. Thanks very much for that question.
Okay, any more questions or comments? Am I there's a hand, any hand? Kuseru, hakuna. Okay, so
yeah, no. We have ndofunga patataura apa tine inaugural golf event yatinoti humanities golf competition or tournament yezasi yatiri kuita this year iri kutangwa kekutanga gore rino yatinoda kuraisewo mari yokupa mascholarships edu ano tingangoti charity. Saka tingangode kuti titaure a bit about that tournament. Saka I will hand over kuna Hugo just briefly kutambotsanangura about that, since it's an exciting thing which we are looking forward to for Kupazas calendar in our 130th milestone yedu ino. Saka Hugo.
Mr. G, thank you very much.
Okay.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I think first up is to say that we're very, very excited as a business, African Minds Events Management, to be associated with ZAS and putting together this golf day. As you've heard, it's the inaugural golf day for the Zimbabwe Agricultural Society. And the purpose of it is to be able to give back to many of those students who want to study various agricultural programs, but unfortunately do not have the funds. So on the 21st of August, which is a Thursday, we will have a golf day at the Royal Harare Golf Club. The golf day is open to anybody who'd like to play at a cost of $50 per player. What we're also excited about is the prizes. So golf is very, very competitive, and this is potentially the first golf day where you can win steers. You play well, you know, or a year's supply of cooking oil, of mealie meal, of bread or milk, or many other things outside of the various prizes that will be won. So it's an exciting event that we're looking forward to. And we hope that those of you that play golf will participate either individually or via your various organizations, but also for you to be able to spread the word, because it's for a good cause. It's not about us just raking in the money, but it's an opportunity to be able to give back to young men and women in Zimbabwe who want to pursue studies in agriculture. I think that's the long and short.
And just to add to that, the fund that is going to be set up to support agricultural students is part of our endeavor to support the youth and the gender, making sure that we also have ladies coming into agriculture. But the take point is that we endeavor to make that the biggest agricultural scholarship program for agricultural colleges in the country. I just want you to understand, you may ask where is golf coming into agriculture. The aim is to establish a scholarship fund which will be the biggest for agriculture colleges, but the details are still to come, and the whole program, how it is going to be run. But that's the purpose of that golf tournament. I just thought I should try to clarify the link between golf and agriculture.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, morning once again.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. I think this is the end of our press conference, but let me remind you all that you need to put your house in order in terms of accreditation processing. I think the marketing team, the one get accredited, so it pressure during the show days. And also, let me also kindly ask you, colleagues, to start hyping it up. This is the time to hype with the ZAS 2025. I think we have heard from my principals that we are 130 years old, so it's quite huge in terms of milestones. So all of us, we have a responsibility to actually communicate to the public that the role of ZAS in our agricultural space. So with those few words, I thank you once again. And decided this is not one of my expans up to what about Chiwana.